Hello, and welcome to the Grand Valley State University Driver Awareness Training for 15-passenger van safety. Any student driver who will be driving a 12 to 15 passenger van and is over the age of 21 is required to review this training. Starting out, objectives. Safety steps you should take before any trip with a 15-passenger van. Wearing seatbelts, tire maintenance, adjusting mirrors. Your driving condition. Drivers may not talk, text on the phone, or use MP3 players. Alcohol or illegal drugs are strictly forbidden. Keep in mind, some medicine may cause drowsiness, such as Benadryl. Make sure drivers are fully rested. Driving through the night is not recommended. Rotate drivers every 2 hours for long-distance trips. Ask someone else to drive if you are feeling fatigued or ill. Do not read maps or adjust a GPS while driving. Have a passenger help you navigate. If driving through the night, it is suggested that you take a break or rotate drivers every 2 hours. Don't hesitate to switch drivers if you are feeling tired. Seatbelts. Buckle up. Wear your seatbelt at all times. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Association, about 80% of those killed in a rollover accident were not wearing their seatbelt. Pre-inspection. Check that the following parts of the van are working. Lights, windows, make sure to scrape off snow or ice, mirrors, tires, windshield wipers, fuel level. Familiarize yourself with controls for the window wipers, lights, and turn signals. Tires. Do a visual inspection each day. Check before driving the vehicle. Be sure there is no aging, cracking, punctures, or rotting rubber. Tire pressure should be okay when rented through Enterprise. Low tire pressure is a major cause of rollovers. If tires appear low, you may need a tire gauge. Tire pressure gauges are cheap at most hardware stores. The correct PSI is located on the federal certification label, normally on the door jamb or in the owner's manual of the vehicle. The National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration estimates that 74% of passenger vans have misinflated tires. Adjust your mirrors. Use mirrors to maximize the view of the area around the vehicle. Top mirror is used for driving, bottom is used for towing trailers or parking. Turn mirrors until you can barely see the edge of the van. Mirrors only give you a clearer view. They do not eliminate blind spots. Use a spotter when backing up if necessary. Always check your mirrors when changing or merging lanes. Van characteristics. Objectives. Characteristics of a 15-passenger van. How center of gravity affects driving. How passenger number and placement affect driving stability. All of these objectives apply to 12-passenger vans and handicapped accessible vans as well. You may be a good driver, but this is different than driving a normal car. The van. Driving a 15-passenger van is different than driving a normal van. It is higher, wider, and longer. Compensate for the differences by modifying your driving behavior. Use spotters when backing up. Vans require more space when stopping. Take turns and lane changes slowly. Always observe posted speed limits. The center of gravity is higher. A vehicle with a high center of gravity is unstable. The center of gravity always changes with weight and position. More weight creates a higher center of gravity. Never allow more than 15 passengers in a van. With a normal car, the center of gravity is typically at bumper level. With a 15-passenger van, the center of gravity is typically the bottom of the window or windshield level. Van handling. 15-passenger vans handle differently when loaded and unloaded. More passengers make the van more unstable. A fully loaded van is 3 times more likely to roll over than one with less passengers. Distributing passengers and cargo can lower the center of gravity. View these videos for van handling and van loading. In case of a GVSU vehicle accident, remain at the scene. Only move the vehicle if it poses a safety hazard. Call an ambulance if someone is injured. Report the accident to authorities. Report any incidents involving injury or damage to the nearest police department. Gather accident information. Obtain the names and addresses of the other drivers and any person injured. Obtain license plate numbers of anyone involved. Take pictures of the accident if possible. Obtain names, phone numbers, and addresses of any witnesses. Contact risk management at GVSU. Contact Heather Taylor as soon as possible at 616-331-2257. Question: which of these steps must be performed before starting out on trip? Select all that apply. A pre-trip inspection. B, mapping out route to destination. C, adjust the mirrors. D, become familiar with controls. E, buckle up. The correct answer is A, B, C, D, and E. Question: the best way to determine the correct tire pressure for your particular vehicle is to check the number shown on the door jamb sticker. True or false? The correct answer is true. Question: a walk-around inspection of the van should occur how often? A, before every trip. B, once a week. C, twice a week. D, at least once a month. The correct answer is A, before every trip. Question: even with the van's mirrors correctly adjusted, it is impossible to eliminate blind spots. True or false? The correct answer is true. Question: according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, what percentage of those who die in a 15-passenger van rollover are not buckled up? A, 20, B, 40, C, 80, D, 60. Correct answer is 80%. Question: when fully loaded with passengers, a van's center of gravity is higher due to the extra weight. True or false? The correct answer is true. Question: vans are most stable when A, passengers are seated as far back as possible. B, passengers are spread evenly throughout the van. C, passengers are seated as close to the front as possible. Correct answer is C. Question: a high center of gravity tends to make a vehicle blank as a vehicle with a low center of gravity. A, more stable. B, less stable. C, equally stable. Correct answer is B, less stable. Question: compared to other types of vehicle accidents, rollover crashes are more likely to result in fatalities. True or false? The correct answer is true. Thank you for reviewing this training. Have a safe trip.